Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Coach Nia Montalolo told me before the game, this is a very motivated squad. Coming in here against a Big Ten team, these guys have a lot to prove. He said, we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So San Jose State's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Trojans offense will go to work first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, it always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know, there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. I don't think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make play.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the dream start for this defense. Come out, stop them on first down, stop them on second down, force them into a third down situation, and get a takeaway. This defense just started this game exactly how they wanted to. Now they got everybody jacked up.
Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Under fire. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. There's some room. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Snags it, and he's open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Trojans started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Back open in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Greg.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ivy. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's McClure. At the 45, on his way. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a...
Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Spartans! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. And the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
To throw, it's Mayava. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throwing on the run. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time he's got his man. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Fires downfield. The sure hands, it's Riley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Bates. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Pressure coming. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
Here comes the heat. Looking for room at the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bowman. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, USC! They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the move, he fires. Finds a man by himself. Found the seam on the left. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Spartan! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! Extra point here will tie the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and
he unleashes a long one. Holds it out on the left.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in this.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Ivy. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. Rushes on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Slings it downfield. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Running inside, it's Jordan. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught by Williams on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Here comes the offense on first down. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Turns it on in midfield. It's a running room. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Weaver. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The run inside. It's Jordan.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's caught. It's Bowman. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Trying to get away. Going to try to get it himself. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Trojans in the hurry up. 3rd down play from the gun. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there because it's 3rd and short. You're in field goal range. Can't take a sack and knock yourself out of that field goal range, and you certainly don't want to force the football into traffic, risking an interception.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Going for 6. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs.
Number 48, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Carrillo. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly complete. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Weaver. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Just keep slinging it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on first down. This time he wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a little room there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Trojans will try to pick it up on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped just outside the 20. Officials mark the ball at the 21, and they'll also bring the chains ahead with the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. Cross, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown USC! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to throw, it's Weaver. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks, it's Anderson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Ivy. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. To the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. He's stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, he's going to take a chance from his own goal line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Miller with the ball. Maybe a crease. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He has 89 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Run in the red zone, it's Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. With the catch, it's McClure. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running inside, it's Bates. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Sets up the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. He gets away. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Working on the right. Touchdown, Sparty. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
USA 48, San Jose State.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Here's a heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hit as he throws. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Wormley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd and 6 yards to go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Heward. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.